This corner to this corner, it's like a triangle. And then you can blend it in. Now we're gonna go from here to here. So for the contouring, you can use any contour palette that is powder. That's what I prefer. I have the Lorac Pro, and this was a gift. Now, the color that I use for doing my contour on my nose is this one. I rub my ring finger on there just a little bit, and then I go straight down my nose like so. And you don't need a lot to make it defined. Do the same thing on the opposite side. Now, my boo thing bought me these brushes, and I don't use every single one of them, but to blend, I can tell you, honey, that these are the best ones. The oval brushes. And she got them on Amazon for like 20 bucks. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 of them. The one that I like to use is second to smallest. It's pretty awesome. So there you go, you have an airbrushed thin skinny nose in what, a minute? In the same color we used for the contouring of the nose. I'll go like that, and I just brush the brows up. After I had brushed the brows up, I keep with the NYX Auto Eyebrow Pencil.
Then I use the end of the brush and I brush that line that I just did up and into the brow. So it more gives it like a tint. Then I'll start from the top and do the same thing. Then I'll color it in a little bit and brush it right back in.
My concealer is still this Maybelline. I put it on the back of my hand, just a little bit, and dip that brush right into that. Alright, so now that the brows are done, I just feel like Studio Fix, and I prime my eyelid with that and the same oval brush that I used earlier. With my Lorac contour palette, I go in with brush, which I actually got from the dollar store, and it's a Wet n Wild brush, and we're gonna put it right on the crease of the eyelid. Same exact brush, I just use a different one just because I'm going to change up the color. And I'm going to use the light contour. Underneath the eye so that it doesn't look color up here, no color underneath. I use this brush, it's the Pro Cream Shadow Brush by Sephora. Now I use the dark deep color as well, and I go right underneath the eye. Look, little Morphe G20 brush. The reason why I use it is because it's a flat tip and it's very small. So you should be able to get in that crease with that. We are going to dip it into the shimmer highlight on the Lorac palette. Beautiful. Now, when I feel like the highlight underneath my eyes isn't as bright as I want it to be, which it's kind of looking pretty bright right now, especially with the light coming in, but I'm still going to add a little bit more, which we are going to use the beige highlight, and it's Real Techniques sponge, and we're just going to go underneath the eye and bring it up. I don't go is how I do my eyeliner. That's actually one highly requested thing I got before I started doing my YouTube video, was show us how you do your eyeliner, please. And I really hope that I do a good job at it, because it is kind of hard to show how you do your eyeliner when it just all depends on the motion of your hand. Let's jump into that. I do that before I put my false eyelashes on, because I feel like it comes out cleaner that way. Now, I usually use the matte NYX liquid liner. This one is the Vinley one, which comes out shiny. I just started using this recently, and I just decided I'll use it on this video. So, and then I start from the bottom and bring it up. Now, I don't like to go all the way in, but I will go semi, and I like to make it very thin in the beginning. Now, we haven't gotten to the corner yet, because that's the very last thing. You start building on it is pretty much what I do with my eyeliner. Mess up and then have to make that line even thicker. Not a fan of that, because if that happens, I will literally start my makeup all over. Okay. Your fake ones on. This time I am using Telescopic Carbon Black by L'Oreal Paris. Great eyeliner, mascara, by the way. So just one coat on the lashes. These lashes that I actually got from AliExpress. I don't recommend getting any false makeup from there. I'm not too sure if these are false lashes from there, like a fake off-brand of the Red Cherry lashes, but they are pretty amazing and they're very inexpensive, very, very inexpensive. Red Cherry Wispy. I believe I got 12 sets for $5. Like, where are you gonna get that at? Right. So, and I will grab my Duo Dark Tone Adhesive. I love this adhesive because it blends right in with your eyeliner and mascara, and it does not look clumpy at all. Now, I always apply my right lash first. I don't know why, it's always just been a habit. I literally just put a good amount of glue on the lash line of the false lashes. I'll show you guys right. Just like that. And I blow on it and I let it get a little tacky, just so that when you put it on, it's not moving all over the place and it stays in the area that you put it on to begin with. I don't close my eyes while I do this. I literally just put it right on top. I found this to be the most effective because then you know exactly where you're maneuvering it. See? Just like that. And I always try to put some air on it so that it can dry a bit faster and I can move on to the next eye. Oops, something on my face. So, how do you guys think that it's coming out so far? I hope that I've explained myself fairly obvious, so that everything comes together the right way and I'm not missing any steps for you guys. But of course, if you guys have any questions, you would just put them down below, okay? See? Brings your eye to be wide open. And that eyeliner, since we did a thin line to begin with on the corner, it completely covers that area where you have the glue. Okay. Now, let's do the other eye. I don't think these lashes are too dramatic. That's why I like the wispy ones, because it isn't the way that the natural hair falls on the lashes, but they are never super thick to begin with. And another reason why I don't like thick lashes is because once you wear them throughout the night, they make your eyes heavy, or at least mine they do, and then I just end up wanting to rip them off. So that glue is going to be drying. I always lift up the lashes just a bit. I don't like them touching my eyelids, but I do like them to make my eyes look alive. Okay, so we're almost done. We're gonna finish that beautiful face of makeup. I'm not saying I'm beautiful, I'm not conceited. I mean the actual makeup. With a highlighter, which is going to be the highlighter from the Lorac Pro palette. And it's called Shimmer Highlight. Okay, go right on the cheekbone. Whoa, above the lip. Nose.